Hey guys, I got some really cool stuff for you today. I know it's been a week since I posted. I apologize, but I've had to deal with some other stuff. But today we got my Radiant build and some developer notes here. First, I'm going to go into the build, and then while we're running, I'll cover some of the developer stuff that I learned this week. So first thing is this build is pretty meta. It's just a really heavy, really fast-hitting build. So let's get right into these things and why I'm putting these things on here. So personally, I've been running Salvo Chamber recently because it's not more damage than Full Bore or Marksman, but it's starting to get pretty close. It did receive a buff, and I've actually been doing a lot of testing with the buff. Last week's trial run, I got 22nd place on the repeater boards using Salvo Chamber, and this week let's see, it's a Monday, so there's still 3 more days until the end of the week, but I'm at 12th place right now on the repeater boards with Salvo Chamber. And I didn't even have a perfect run. I got hit 3 times pretty close to the start of the run, and I'm still at 12th with Salvo. So uh, I would probably be on top 10 if I didn't get hit because I lost Pred. So Salvo's definitely a lot better now. You don't have to worry about positioning almost at all with it. You just have to be relatively close. So you don't have to worry about with marksman. Obviously, the behemoth's going to move around a lot, and it's really hard to focus the part you're marking sometimes, or the part breaks and you want to move on to a different part, and now you're not getting marksman, so that kind of sucks. Or full bore, you have to make sure you're trying to get that head to tail shot, because if you're doing a side to side shot, salvo chamber will definitely do more, but with the head to tail shot, full bore chamber is going to do more. So with salvo, just you can just spam the crap out of it as soon as you get it every time. So it's a lot easier to play with. Captain's Grip, of course, is always what we're running. Attack mod, I can't talk. Tac mag is, of course, what we're running 99% of the time. And Dawn Stars here is the bond we're running. The only reason I run Dawn Stars on my Juggernaut build is because I have a bunch more maximum health and it reduces the cooldown significantly on it. So you really shouldn't be running that unless you're running some kind of Juggernaut or really tanky build. Still running Discipline because that's pretty much the only way we're ever going to boop anything with repeaters. We got the Broadside Lantern because it's our only heavy attack. Molten is a huge source of attack speed. It gives you 10% attack speed. For those of you who don't know, it doesn't exactly say how much it gives you, but it's 10%. And because it's a utility cell now, it is top tier. If you really, really don't want to run Molten, after that, I recommend Cascade, unless you really want to pop tonics and run whatever you want. But typically, I recommend running Molten unless you're running some kind of trial build or something. Feel free to pause these if you want to make my exact build. Otherwise, feel free to copy off the perk summary because that's really the only thing that matters here. So, also, I just realized this is a full light build. I probably could switch some of these things around and get some more balanced defense, but whatever, that's what I'm running for now. So pots and tonics don't really matter, we're not using them. So let's get into this run and some of the developer notes that I've taken here. Missed that first wisp even. So something that a lot of people have been asking for a long time have been that was not expecting that. The levels on behemoths and escalation. So like right now, for example, you cannot see what level this behemoth is, and that's because the way I was explained to it by the developer is that they don't actually have levels, they have just stats. And that is something that developers have on their list that they want to change. So while I don't think it's a top priority for them right now, I would expect to see that sometime probably in the first quarter or two of next year. So I think that would be really cool because I believe that's also the only thing behemoths don't have levels for is escalations. Possibly trials too. I guess I never really paid that much attention on trials. I don't think they do there either. But they do want to kind of standardize everything so that everything has levels. So I personally am excited to see that change coming up at some point in the future here. Let's see. Also, I know I pronounced this wrong in my old video. I actually asked the developer directly how it's pronounced, the new behemoth. It's pronounced Savit. Apparently the H is silent, so there you go. That's the official pronunciation of it. Oh, he is way over there just kind of minding his own business. There are only 2 refreshes left, and I asked which one is next, and I didn't get 100% confirmation on this, but I did get a kind of a, dang it, kind of a unique answer. Oh, that didn't hit him either. He did say that they planned on doing a lot more with Hammer than they plan on doing with Axe. They felt like Axe was at a spot where most people really like it, and they didn't really want to change that much about it. They said if they were to change some things, it would probably be the Woodchopper combo. So that's something you can look forward to if you're an Axe main, because I know I almost never use the damn thing. And they said that Hammer they wanted to put a lot more work into, because it's just a very difficult, a very clunky weapon to use, and while it is really overpowered if you know how to use it right, just playing the weapon itself is very, very clunky and very awkward sometimes. A lot of people don't like playing Hammer, and I'm one of them. I don't really like playing Hammer that much unless it's Molten Edicts. So and between those two things, because they're working on a lot more other things at the moment, he said that it's more likely, like slightly more likely, that they're going to work on Axe next, just because it needs less work. So that's the best I got for you right now. No guarantees, but slightly more likely that's what's going to happen. What's next on my list here? Oh, all the tweak... dang it. It's hard to look at my phone and play at the same time. All the tweaks for Chainblades are coming. They are definitely confirmed that they're working on tweaking the wounding attacks for... Wow, Jesus Christ. For Chainblades. And that's going to involve either speeding up the attacks or increasing some other aspect of them, or maybe even changing the moveset a little bit. I doubt they're going to change the moveset, so my guess is that they're going to increase the attack speed on the heavy attacks. There are also some talk about... Now, I really don't want to bring up people's hopes, but there was a lot of complaints about the Chainblades. I know there's a lot of hardcore Chainblade fans out there, so these complaints are definitely, they're aware of them. They know they're a lot more involved in the community than you think they might be if you're not any of the people that typically join in on those kinds of conversations. That is not what I wanted to do. So yes, they are very well aware that the community is not happy with the Chainblade rework. So expect them to make some changes affecting Chainblades here. I don't know if they're going to be in the next patch. I know the next upcoming patch is the winter event patch, but they might throw some stuff in there. I know it can't be too hard to make a simple attack speed increase to a move set, so you might get lucky and see that change right away. I don't know, but I want to say the most exciting thing that I heard from the developers is I asked about the upcoming Omnicell, because they've been really quiet about that, and the answer I got back from that was very ambiguous, but I also feel like it's heavily what's the word I want to use here? Speculative. There we go. It's highly speculative. So I was told kind of jokingly that the name of the next Omnicell right now being discussed is called Project Frank. And my speculation on that was that I actually said this in the live chat because we do voice channel live chats with the developers, and I immediately came out and said, "Is that what you're calling the drone?" Because I loved the drone when the drone was out, and if you weren't here for the drone was awesome. And he kind of like paused for a second, and then like uh, said baby. So like I don't no, nothing 100% official, but I'm really hoping that they're working on the drone as an Omnicell because that would be friggin' awesome. And I would be really happy with the drone coming back. So if you have any other speculation on what Project Frank could mean, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And I think that's pretty much all I had for the developer notes there, which is perfect because we just happen to be getting into the end of this this fight here. So, oh nope, what are you doing, buddy? He's just kind of spazzing out. I don't know what's going on. Nope, he ate me. Okay. Can't, for some reason you can't time travel out of that, so I just gotta sit here and wait. Come on, buddy. Ding me. Ding me. Come on. God, I hate that. At least all my cooldowns are off cooldown now. And he's, yeah, wow, he had one salvo chamber left. Go figure. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed my build in the dev notes, and I will catch you guys later.